folks, Templar here and welcome to another Let's Talk video, and today we're going to be talking about Konami's disgrace of its franchises. I mean, good God guys, what has Konami turned into? I mean, it has turned to what EA could have been if, the loot box controversy didn't happen and EA had some semblance of common sense. But Jesus Christ guys, what has happened to Konami? Let's backtrack what's been going on. If for those who are unaware, Konami as of late have been literally bastardizing all their franchises and putting them into pachinko machines, which to me is an absolute insult as a gamer and as a consumer to these, great franchises. But then recently we had Metal Gear Survivor, and let's be honest, it's not a Metal Gear. Let's put it this way, the whole thing stinks. It is so, blatant obvious it wants to be a money guzzler. It's unbelievable. I mean, let's start off with the price itself. 30 quid. Right, 30 quid for that. You think that's a good deal? Oh no, it's not compared to what's inside it, which is an absolute sham and disgrace. Let me put it in, simple terms. You get like 4 slots, right, for characters. Oh wait, 3 of them are locked. You think you might get them through the game. Nope, you must buy them with your own money. £10 to open a slot, an extra save slot. What the hell is this? Shite? Let me ask you, what in the hell is this? And if that's not bad enough, I mean, that's pretty much a 60 quid game, but to add cherry on the cake, we have as well the fact that extra, space for gear. Oh, extra 5 quid for so many slots. Go to hell. And if you add the factor as well, if you want more teams, an extra 10 quid. Right, this to me is a blatant insult to gamers and everything. This is pretty much Konami telling the game world, we don't give a shit about games anymore. All we care about is the bottom dollar, and you could not make that clear enough. And even their own devs are rebelling against them. They're saying they're disgusted with what they're seeing. And what really angers me and saddens me as well is that it has 3, if not the best franchises going, and people know them very well. They are the Castlevania franchise, the Metal Gear franchise, and the Silent Hill franchise. I mean, look what happened to poor Castlevania. It's just been wiped out the face of the freaking earth. It's never had a new game in years. And Silent Hill, well, we all know that story. I mean, God, Silent Hill did not deserve to die the way it did. It died a dog's death. That was just absolutely horrendous. And I looked forward to PT. The new Silent Hill game with Del Toro and Kojima. I looked forward to that game. I wanted to play it, but nope. They said, no, it's not what we want. It's not the model we're looking for. We're not doing games anymore. We'll just shut it down. And you can imagine the backlash there was back then. And what really angers me as well is that it's just, a blatant disregard. Why bring these shovelware in and use, the franchises that you built on for decades? I mean, for crying out loud, Metal Gear, Castlevania, Silent Hill, all 3 of these games were built to be loved and cherished by the gaming world over, and the way they've done it is absolutely horrendous, and I'm just absolutely appalled by this whole deal. At least EA, and I know EA is got the loot box thing, same as Activision, but at least EA and Activision are not that stupid. They know if they did the same model Konami's done, they would get not only laughed out the freaking gaming world, but they would be lambasted and bastardized by everyone. And that's the last thing they need with the current, political climate that's going on around EA and ESRB, but that's a video for another time. But the thing is though, what really angers me more about this, these are franchises I loved to play. I mean, okay, Silent Hill was not one of my favorites, but it was a good competitor to, the Resident Evil series. And to be honest, Capcom is left practically in the horror genre at least unchallenged, because with Silent Hill gone, and let's be honest, not many horror games have, held a candle to Resident Evil. It really, shows the level of problems, with Konami. And their motto is basically, as long as we're doing well in the gambling world, we don't give a rat's hoot what goes on in the game world. And the sad thing is, that's the truth actually, because the gambling world is a massive money market, but until governments start cracking down on it, which I have heard that several governments are cracking down on gambling. I mean, I was here in Britain, we're doing that right now. We're cracking down on gambling. We're saying, look, if people are getting, obsessive and spending too much, you've got to stop them. And it's pretty much the kind of thing that's going on here in Britain. And I know some other countries are more liberal with gambling, but it really, irks me that a company with 3 great franchises under its belt, it just, the way they have treated them is horrendous. And fans all over have used the hashtag #FKonami. I'm not going to swear on this channel because, well, the only time I will swear is when I'm really angry, and I am angry, but this is just, there's no need for vulgarity for this moment yet. But the thing is though, if, Konami, if you really don't want to do gaming anymore, please, for the love of God, have these 3 franchises, just sell them. Just give them to other developers, give them to other studios, and they will look after them. They would they make them better? Who knows? But as many of you know, they won't, because, it's their cash cows. They want to milk them dry and then, shove it up into a corpse and then poke it with a stick, see if it's alive, and if it's alive, they'll milk it again. Yeah, I know the drill. And it's really, really disappointing. But the question is, folks, could Konami ever be redeemed? And to be honest, it can be, but it has to do a lot of crowing and follow 3 simple steps. Just 3. 1. Get rid of the current heads at Konami. Get them all out. Throw them out the door head first, and have someone who loves gaming claiming to take over number 2. And it's a simple one. Remaster all the Castlevania games, all of, Silent Hill games, and all the Metal Gear games. I'm not meaning the spin-off games as well. I mean, scrap them, but just like the main story, like Silent Hill 1, 2, 3, and 4, Castlevania 1, Castlevania and Symphony Unite, get them remastered. Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, 3, and 4 and 5. Have them all remastered as one big collection. Well, it's 3 separate collections, but each collection. And I think a lot of people would be, would forgive them to an extent, but it would be taking a lot of work for that to happen. But I don't see that happening anytime soon. And plus the fact as well, I think a lot of people have got a bit of bad blood with Konami. And 3, no more of this, whole DLC bullshit. What they've done with Metal Gear Survivor, none of that bullshit. And treat their gamers respect. I mean, it's not that hard to do. I mean, look at Monster Hunter. That's a prime example of it. And what do you think of Konami? Do you think Konami can be redeemed, or can it not be redeemed? Anyway, folks, that's the video. I hope you like the video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Ring the dinner bell, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.